leaders, my name is Olutana Gedei, and I am taking you guys on a little trip today because we are going to the Humanz South Africa Top 20 Awards. These awards are spotlighting creators that are worth following. Now, as we all know, South Africa's got a very booming creator industry. And you know what? They're getting jobs, they're making businesses, they're making things happen, and they're entertaining us. So Humanz has got 20 creators that they've spotlighted that are doing great things, they are impactful, and they're ethical, they're professional, and we all love them. And they also have 10 creators that they're spotlighting as the next big thing. Stay tuned to see who these creators are, and as we find and pick their brains about the industry that is content creation. Hi Grace, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Congratulations, you are on Humanz' top 20 list of creators.
Thank you.
What an acknowledgement to your career. How's the journey been and just getting all this recognition?
I've been a creator for a little under 4 years now, and the recognition is honestly fulfilling to the creative ideas that I always have and what I put myself out there to be.
The industry is evolving very fast. People are getting into regulations,
yes,
taking themselves seriously as businesses. How has it just been seeing the shifts that are happening in the industry?
I think it's amazing to start with, because if there's a shift, it means we're progressing. I found the game, existing, but I believe I had an input in putting it a little bit to the top, especially in lifestyle content in South Africa. So to be a contribution to that is fulfilling.
It is. So now, there are people who are still scared, but they see amazing people like you killing the game. What advice do you have for them?
There's a lot of us doing this already, but no one is going to be you, and that's going to be your absolute superpower.
Queen. And you're always traveling, doing fun things. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what you get up to on a day-to-day these days.
On a day-to-day, since I came back from my trip to Dubai, I just work on strategies that I want to implement moving forward in my career. But I'm just spending time with my puppy Kai and just having a job.
Oh, that's amazing. And what are we doing this year? Your birthday celebration is always something your fans look forward to. How are you going to take that to another level, if there is another one?
There of course is, and you need to stick around to find that out.
Ooh, we love a good tease. Thank you so much, girl. Hi, LaSizwe.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm fabulous, though. Congratulations. You've been named one of the Humanz top 20 creators.
Thank you.
Wow, what a long way, hey?
Lalela, 10 years later.
Enjoy
consistently Stando Sambi. Tiwa my letters out too.
Yes, man.
But energy.
LaSizwe, you've been in the industry for a very long time. 10 years is quite a long time. You've seen the changes of the industry. You see where you started, you see where you are now. How has it been? What have you noticed? What are you liking? What don't you like?
So I don't like how now the industry is literally becoming very toxic and dark. Like the internet where I come from was actually quite positive, light, and all of these things. Now it's really up to the content creators to really step up and change the narrative and pull the people to the right side, because if you go on TikTok, it's negativity, X, it's negativity, like everything is just dark. So let's bring light, let's bring happiness, and let's spread joy, man.
Yeah. And one of the things you've been able to do is turn the content creation into an actual business, How has it just been exploring that business side?
Been challenging. It's a business that doesn't have a university qualification or anything like that. So it's every day you trialing and figuring out what can work, what doesn't work. And sometimes there's months where you don't get paid and you have to just figure it out. And there's some months where, okay, cool, we're making a living here. But it's really been trying. I just wish that people in the industry could take it seriously, officiate it, and make it a legit business.
You had a lot to say about SARS as well. How are you learning with SARS? How is it going?
Sure. SARS is a boyfriend, it's a relationship. Mara sometimes toxic, sometimes nandi. Like very, and it's very insightful. It's very interesting to realize that in certain parts in South Africa we are considered a business, but not in boardrooms, not in spaces where in emails, whatever it may be, we're just there for vibes. So it's very double-edged, and I wish that the fact that SARS is taking us as a business so as brands and so as people that we're influencing should take us as a business.
Yeah. You started out in your bedroom, so as la bedroom, the wigs. Now you're doing big things. If someone is scared, uthini kubo?
Sure, if you're scared, firstly, start now. You don't know if tomorrow is guaranteed, firstly. So start now, start small, and just be consistent about it and do what you love.
Yes, thank you so much, though.
Thank you.
Hi, Nadia, the queen of content creation. Yeah.
I'll just be standing here the whole day for the duration of this event. I'll be standing with my picture.
As you should, you're one of the Humanz top 20. This is like another addition to all the accolades that you've had in content creation. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's a good feeling to be recognized. I mean, it's never a feeling that you really get used to. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. So I always appreciate the love. And I love Humanz. That's it.
Yes. So how has it been growing in the industry? What are the shifts that you've seen? And what more do you hope to come?
I think right now we're in a phase where the industry is becoming a bit more regulated. So it's always exciting to see what the future holds for creators that are beginning to actually, start to see it as more of a business venture as opposed to just like a hobby or like a sideline thing. So the emergence of the new age of creator is something to be very excited about.
And you're very much locked in when it comes to the business of content creation.
Yes, I am.
What are your quick tips?
I think just find what you are truly passionate about, because then obviously it won't feel like work. And just stay grounded. I gave this advice the other day. Stay grounded, the most important thing, because if it does happen overnight for you, then you want to make sure that you have what it takes to actually build on that and have it be something sustainable for you.
Thank you. Hi, Manele. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Congratulations. You're
Thank
part
you
of
so
the
much.
Humanz top 20.
Yeah, well, there you go. That is me.
Yeah. So how does the acknowledgement just feel?
It feels really great to be recognized and be celebrated as a creator in South Africa, and not only to be recognized as a creator, but as one of the top 20 creators that are worth following. I think it's such a beautiful thing, and most importantly, it kind of gives me some kind of validation that the work that I put into the art of content creation really is worth watching and is also valuable. So yeah, it was amazing.
So content creation is shifting. There's so many changes from when you started and now. What are some of the changes you've seen?
I think the changes that I've seen from the time I started content creation, which was 5 years ago, is that people are actually being more vulnerable on social media. I think when we started, we had a specific idea in our minds that we should try and sound a certain way or look a certain way to kind of fit the standard, because social media came in at a time where we were all just looking at our phone. So we took that opportunity to actually change the narrative and do what we thought was a way of expressing ourselves, and that continues to grow gradually. So I'm seeing people actually being more vulnerable than we were when we started content creation, and it's beautiful to see.
Right. And what advice do you have for someone who wants to get into the industry?
An advice I have for someone who wants to get into the content creation industry is that find what makes you special, find what you're passionate about, and share it with the world, because who knows, you might find it interesting, and who knows that there's a whole world out there that is just waiting for you to tell your story.
Thank you so much for your time. Hi, Sia. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thanks.
I'm doing fabulous. Congratulations. Today you've been named amongst the top 20 Humanz creators. What an acknowledgement.
It really is such an honor. I am so excited and happy. It actually feels like what I've been doing all these years is finally landing.
I mean, from when you started to now, what are some of the changes you've seen in content creation?
I mean, I think there's a bigger taste for virality now than there was back then. But I do think that there's still space for real value and kind of giving something to the audience and having an impact.
And for you, you've been able to develop yourself into a business. You have your studio. How has it just been pivoting but still being a creator?
I love it. I also feel like the fact that I have a studio now allows me to kind of tap into other people's creativity. Just kind of seeing other creators come into the space and what they do with the space and the content that they churn out from my studio. It's quite something.
And for anyone who's still scared, what do you have to say to them? Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, you will regret not doing it. Like, first of all, creating content is fun. Yes, there's a lot of criticism that comes, and I understand the fear of putting yourself out there. However, I don't think you'll ever regret it.
Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, Tatus. How are you doing? Good, good. Congratulations. You're part of the Humanz Top 20.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
This must be a huge acknowledgement. How does it feel to be acknowledged as amongst the people?
I think it's just a human thing to appreciate being appreciated for the work that you do. It's an amazing feeling. Everybody loves being seen. It's just a human thing, being seen, being acknowledged, being appreciated. And so moments like today keep you going, and they really motivate you, and they really tell you that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, so the content creation space is constantly evolving. From when you started and now, what are some of the changes you've noticed, and what are you loving about those changes?
Some of the big changes that I've noticed is the push for authenticity. I think it's just beautiful to see how people are comfortable being themselves, and just an element of loving and just being yourself. It's beautiful.
Thank you. So what's the one advice you can give your followers if they want to pursue content creation?
Again, it feeds into the conversation of just being yourself, because there can only be one you. I saw a video the other day that said it's okay to play the game and play by the rules, but play it your own way and make it fun. It's the best advice I've ever gotten.
Thank you.
It's really exciting. This is the first time this is happening to me. Never been acknowledged in the industry, so it's really exciting that after like 10 years of doing this, people are actually seeing the work that I've been putting out.
From when you started and now, what are the different changes you've seen in the content creation industry?
So when I started, it was more just about like sharing information, you know, on products and everything. And now it's like people are sharing their lives. People are taking us through their journeys in terms of like their industries, work. We're learning so much beyond just like beauty. When I started, it was all about beauty. Now I'm learning about industries that I never thought I'd learn about.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
And to anyone who's still scared to take that plunge, what do you have to say to them?
I say do it, because think about it. When I started, there was only beauty, and people have started introducing different industries that people didn't know about. And it's so exciting when you see someone come online and say, guys, I do this, or I'm here to share this, something that you've never heard of before. So if you have something that nobody else is speaking about, I definitely say, take that platform, step forward, teach us, school us. We are your students.
Thank you.
I'm super excited and grateful to be part of the collective.
Wow. I mean, you've been in the game now for a couple of years. I'm sure you've noticed that the industry is rapidly changing. There's regulations are coming in. People are getting serious about their business. What are some of the things you've picked up?
Well, I welcome it in the sense that, you know, content creation is a real job. Having now taken it on full time, hey, man, we are working hard, okay? So I do welcome the regulation, especially to protect brands from influencers and influencers from brands. And I mean, we've seen when influencing can go wrong, and hopefully the new regulations will kind of protect us and protect consumers.
So what's your advice to anyone who's still scared to take that plunge?
Well, if you don't start, how are you going to know if you suck?
Ooh.
Or how are you going to know if you're great? So my whole thing is just start, dude, and try and be as authentic to yourself as you possibly can be. Don't try and copy or emulate anyone else's style. You can, their formula maybe, like they post a couple of times a day or whatever. I don't do that.
The admin.
Research intensive and so. But yeah, I would say be extremely authentic. I think people are seeing through the manicured and polished kind of content creators, and they want real stories and they want to engage with you in a meaningful manner.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
A lot. I mean, obviously AI is on top of it.
and just understanding as well. You know, when we started, most of the time when people start, they don't really understand the content creation. But now there are resources that you guys who are helping us to understand what is content creation, the business side of content creation, you know, professionalism. Because most of us will start with a phone, we don't even know the business side of it. So knowledge, AI, and also creativity as well. There's a lot of creativity coming in. And it's good to see, especially in this economy of creator.
Yeah, the economy is booming, and that also means more regulations. People want to regulate the industry. How do you feel about things like that?
I mean, every business, if we really want to make use of the business and make a good use of the business side of things, we need to regulate things. Every business is regulated. And, you know, things like compliance, tax compliance, these are the things that you really...
You have good experience with that? How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm grateful that I went out to speak out. Now there's more information, there's more help. Now I'm not scared of SARS anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I realize there are people we can talk, you can negotiate with them. And yeah, man, it's just... It's a process of just learning, keep learning, and no matter what happens, it might seem like we are losing in the process, but we're gaining a lot.
So, I mean, there are still people who are scared to grab their phones and just do them online. What do you have to say to someone who's scared?
It cannot be happening in 2026. You know, back then I was also shy. I started creating content using memes, so I didn't want people to see me. But that's so 2006. Now it's 2026. You have to go out there, and your face is your logo. If no one knows you, you won't be relevant, to be honest. Spaces like this, we are invited because we are known. You know? But if you are not known, if you are not everywhere on social media, then you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities. Just take that phone, stop about just this thing of I'm shy. It's just a thought. It's not really a thing, especially this age and time.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
I am honored and grateful and thankful to everyone that has voted for me to be on the top 20 at the Humanz.
What an amazing. So when you started content creation, you were just sharing cleaning hacks, and just now your life has changed. You're working with brand deals, your personality. How has it just been getting in the industry and finding your feet?
It has been such a nice, overwhelming journey as I've started to be a housekeeper, as I am a housekeeper, but now finding myself in the influencer industry and the content creation, the journey has been so overwhelming and enjoyable as well. I'm loving each and every moment. I love everything about it.
How has it been also learning about the business side of content creation?
The business side of content creation is that you need to be consistent. You need to show up. You definitely need to show up and be consistent.
Your advice to anyone else who's still scared?
Who's still scared, do not be scared. The only thing that you need to everyone that is still scared, and consistency will give you better results. Show up. The only thing that we need is for you to show up, nothing else. Show up on your nice clothes, show up on your uniform, show up on whatever that you're wearing. The point is for you to show up.
And give us a cleaning hack that we need to make sure we're doing in our kitchens and our homes.
A cleaning hack that you need to know is that you need to have a DIY spray bottle. 1 cup of warm water, 1 cup of vinegar, a tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. That spray will make you to clean as you go. Chances of your kitchen having greasy, grimy, bent-on stain are close to 0. And my name is Moghelingz, and I'm a housekeeper.
I love